This is the fourth part of Far From Shore. I'm going to get it all done in this video. The heading is called A Day Offshore. The subheading is the coordinates that show where they are in the ocean. Paragraph 13. The day dawns clear and calm, absolutely beautiful. The seas are glassy, Beaufort 0, a nautical scale that assigns numbers based on wind speed and waves, which I know nothing about. Observations start just after dawn, which is when the sun comes up, when there is enough light to see out to the horizon. Everyone is ready on the flying bridge. Cornelia, a German marine mammal biologist, and Ernesto, a Mexican marine mammal biologist, stand on each side of the flying bridge to scan with the big eyes, which remember those are the telescopes, for marine mammals. Jim, an American marine mammal biologist, sits in the middle at the data computer. I sit with handheld binoculars on either the port left or the starboard right side, depending on where I can avoid the sun's glare to scan for birds. It's time to start looking for critters, which means animals. It is 10 minutes past sunrise and the light is good. We start to travel along a set course, what scientists call a transect. I have no idea what that means. Soon after we start, Cornelia yells, "Dolphins!" All scanning stops and everyone focuses on Cornelia's sighting. She swings the big eyes in the direction of the dolphins. Using her handheld radio, Cornelia calls the captain on the bridge deck below us, where the ship's steering controls are located. "Bridge, flying bridge, we have dolphins," she says. "Please turn 20 degrees to left." Over. The ship turns. So the degrees, that's how they measure where to go. So I would say turn 2 feet right. They're using degrees. So here we got a picture. This is Cornelia. She's looking out at the horizon, which is just like where the land and water meet. The big eyes is the telescope. And here is an up-close view of what she sees. So she sees this. At first, all we see are several dorsal fins around the log. We approach the dolphins slowly. This is the dorsal fin. One brown booby and 4 Nazca boobies rest on a log surrounded by dolphins. Boobies are often seen far out at sea, resting on any available floating objects, including ships and sea turtles. So that would be the birds. There they are. Which they kind of make me think of Finding Nemo again, where they're like, rah, rah, rah. This is an olive Ridley sea turtle. This is a pilot fish. This is pelagic triggerfish. I don't know if I said that right. And this says, this is from the author, the narrator, what I imagine it looks like below the log. Frequently, rough-toothed dolphins investigate logs, feeding on the fish that hide inside the seaweed growing on the log. Many different animals are attracted to the habitat the log creates. Rough-toothed dolphins specialize in eating large fish, such as the mahi-mahi, which looks like this. So that's just her drawings. We have a white-tip shark, pufferfish, a triple tail. This is the rough-toothed dolphin that she was talking about. Finally, we see odd sloped foreheads and long beaks. They are rough-toothed dolphins. So when they say beaks, it's the nose part of the dolphin. This species is found in many oceans. Although relatively common, little is known about their natural history due to their deep ocean habitat. All creatures that inhabit, which means live in, the deep sea are difficult to study. The water is so clear, I see subtle, which means just barely there, markings on the dolphins as they swim by. And here is a rainbow runner fish. All dolphins, or odontocytes, which means toothed whales, odontocytes, I don't know how to say it, include porpoises, the little-known beaked whales, killer whales, and sperm whales. There is a great variation in size from the tiny harbor porpoise that measures about 1 to 1.2 meters, which is 4 feet, to the 18.5, which is 60-foot male sperm whale. So here's the sperm whale, the killer whale, which is a male. Males are typically bigger. There's a striped dolphin, and this is a harbor porpoise. Galapagos storm petrels are found far out at the sea, feeding on small crustaceans, halobates, the only marine insect, fish, and jellyfish at the ocean surface. They breed on the remote and protected Galapagos Islands, which have few predators. Their populations at the moment appear to be stable, which means not changing. They're not going up or down. And so this is just labeling it a Galapagos storm petrel. We complete the rough-toothed dolphin count. There are 12 in the group and no calves, babies. Marine mammal biologists always note the presence or absence of calves in immature animals to gain clues about when and where the dolphins reproduce. This is a very important thing because not like humans who have babies in the winter, summer, spring, fall, it doesn't matter. A lot of animals only have babies at certain times of the year. We leave the dolphins by their log and continue on our course. The day becomes progressively warmer. The air is still. Everyone is sleepy. The ship drones on along the transect line, so it just means it keeps on going. We see no more marine animals now, but birds occasionally fly by, such as the sparrow-sized Galapagos storm petrel. I record birds out to 300 meters, which is 630 feet, on one side of the ship. Even when there are a few birds, I have to stay focused and alert. I don't want to miss any of them in my count. And that is the last page of this. All right, I'm going to stop right now.